That's right, I bought a second one. But I'm not gonna open it. One to rock, one to stock. I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, Will, why on earth would you buy two Polaroid i2s? Extremely controversial camera. You yourself have whined about all of its weird glitches and issues. But the problem is, there's no better Polaroid camera that I like that can do what I want to do with my images. And last week they had a sale, they dropped the price. You know, I've been burned by my Polaroid Spectra and pack film and other types of Polaroid stuff I've lost that it just went away forever. And I thought, you know, if something were to happen and the i2 was no longer sold, maybe it wasn't successful. I don't know how successful it is. Or maybe the i3 comes out, or maybe an i3 never comes out and this experiment with Polaroid just didn't work. I want to make sure I at least have another one to stand the test of time. But buying another Polaroid i2 came with a huge downside, which is it ate into my Polaroid budget hard. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel with Polaroid film I have. So I have a challenge that I'm trying to do over the next couple of weeks in order to recoup some of my Polaroid budget after this ridiculous purchase. I'm only allowing myself to shoot one Polaroid a day. That means, in theory, one pack of Polaroid film can last me 8 days. More than a week. So this week I have gone, what's today, Thursday? This week I've already done 3 days of Polaroid images and I've managed to only shoot one Polaroid a day, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So today, I've got to continue that trend. So I had an idea. I was like, well, why don't I just go somewhere that maybe we'll have something cool so I can put a little less risk into today's photo. I know it breaks the rule of not being organic or whatever, but I got it. It's, you know, I just blew all my Polaroid money on another camera that I'm not even gonna use. I'm just gonna store it for some amount of time. Maybe I'll use it, I don't know. I just live in fear all the time that they're gonna take Polaroids away from me. And I love them. All right, let's go take a photo. Okay, before we go, check this out. Slow, fast, slow, fast. So I checked my back blinker and that one works fine. This is the culprit right here. And I don't know if you can tell, it's full of water. I think that happened at the car wash or something. Anyways, so that bulb's burnt out. And apparently when your bulb's burnt out, your blinker just goes super fast. I'll probably procrastinate this for a while. Okay, I don't really remember which way to go. What's this say? Main trail. Cox Creek Trail. I think it can be considered a creek. I don't come here very often, but I should, because having a trail nearby is pretty nice, actually. I used to, when I lived in Chattanooga, we were just rich with trails, and I kind of took that for granted. Now I have just this trail, basically. Okay, so I made it to the spot I was thinking about. So again, I only got one shot at this. So I had to come somewhere interesting to make it worth my while. So here's what we're looking at. Cool zigzag shape. Now, I'm already here seeing other cool things to take photos of, so I'm gonna have to come back. Remember, I can only shoot one Polaroid today. That's it. We gotta save money. I want this pack to last me a week, ideally. So, this is what it is. And it's cloudy, so I'm not gonna go the full 2/3 of a stop. There's apparently some sort of Polaroid update going to fix the exposure problems, but I don't have that yet, so here's what it is. So So let's see what I can do here. Got it. This is it. This is my Polaroid of the day, whether I like it or not. I don't love gold frames just because they don't scan well. They just look like baby poop green on a flatbed scanner. But being picky about Polaroid frames in this economy, can't do it. Can't do it.
Look at that. What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, that always for my... Ew, what's that?
But it's the next day. Yep, it's the next day. I came back to this trail to get today's Polaroid because it was a cool spot. I saw some other cool stuff, but I could only take one photo. So I came back today to shoot my other one photo. And this time I have a partner in crime.
Hi, partner in crime.
You're a partner in crime?
Yeah. I don't talk to the fly.
What kind of crimes are you committing?
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 3 charges against you. That's pretty wild. Which way do you want to go?
That
This way? Okay, let's go this way.
way. Walker.
We went a little farther down the wood bridge this time. I think I got my shot. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I'm very tempted to shoot a lot more, but I'm only shooting one. Only one today. Cameras are fogging up. It's really humid out here. I've got one shot. One shot. That's it. That's all I can do. The sky's really nice right now. Okay, that was a risk because I'm not sure if the lens was fogged up. I don't think it was. I think it was the viewfinder was fogged up, but I decided to just use it like a big diffusion lens, like a big diffusion filter. So yeah, that was a risky one. We'll see how that goes. All right, so actually pretty cool. It's upside down from what I expected it being, but it wasn't really fogged up at all, which is cool. Okay, I can live with that. Sick. It's pretty neat. What's up? Scanning Will here. I got this week's Polaroids all shot. This was a great week, economically and creatively challenging. So I think I'm adding a new rule to this 365. So today is day 224. So I think for the rest of this project, I'm adding a new rule to this thing because it's really not hard to take a photo every day. And I've had a lot of practice at it, and I've done it a lot over the years. And so just taking a photo every day, I feel like is kind of too broad of a rule. So I'm gonna make a new rule. Midway through this project, in an unprecedented move, I'm gonna just add a new challenge to this whole thing, which is that the first Polaroid I shoot in a day has to be that photo of the day. Now I may take other Polaroids because I like taking photos with Polaroids, but the first one is locked in as my photo of the day, and I think that would add a really interesting turn. And it would also be somewhat frustrating as I go throughout the day and maybe I take a better photo, but it doesn't matter. I'm locked into the first one. And I think that automatically makes the project more interesting and saves me money. I mean, I only shot the equivalent of 1 pack of film this week, and that's beautiful. That's wonderful. Throughout this project, I've probably burned like 2 to 3 packs a week, and that's just unsustainable in this economy. This is crazy. It's so much money. I don't know if you've heard, but Polaroid film is really expensive. New rule, Polaroid 365, the first Polaroid I shoot in a day, and maybe I just shoot one, I don't know, but the first Polaroid, that's the shot of the day. So get ready for a lot more bad Polaroids. But actually, to be honest, I don't think this week was that bad. I think I actually did about average this week. And that's kind of the thing, isn't it? It's always the first shot you take is the best one. Maybe you take a photo and you're like, that's close, but I can move this over here and do this. And then the second photo is never as good. And so I think this is a real lesson in the fact that the first photo you shoot, because it's oftentimes you're not really thinking about it. It's maybe a warm up. You're not overthinking it. And the first photo ends up being the one you end up picking as the best one. And I think this is a lesson in that, because quite honestly, I find myself in the situation where I'll shoot a good photo, like this one, for instance. I'll shoot a photo like this, and then I'll be like, but it's not quite in the center. Let me scooch it over a little bit. And then the second photo is just absolute trash. When you shoot double exposure with the Polaroid i2, it's always in auto, so you're it's a little hit and miss, you don't really know what that camera's gonna do. And I've kind of figured out how to control auto a little bit more, just because I've had daily practice with that camera. But the second photo is almost always worse than the first one. So that's the lesson you should take away from this video, is that the first photo, almost always the best. I don't know, it's just science, and I think the remainder of this project may prove that. I don't know. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna scan these and do my Sunday Polaroid scanning ritual, which will be shorter today because I only have 7 Polaroids. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna watch a movie or a show or something while I do this and just kind of chill. We're gonna chill, we're gonna hang out. It's Sunday. Well, not while you're watching this on Wednesday, not Sunday, but it's Sunday in my timeline. Thanks for watching. You can follow me on Instagram at Will Malone. You can follow my Polaroid Instagram account at RoidRage72. And I will see you soon.